Hafaday Guam. Welcome to another episode of the We Want to Know Action PAC show, hosted by yours truly. My name is Phil Letty, the Executive Director for the Action PAC, and we are very grateful to have you view our recording and interview today with candidate Mr. Dwayne Nicolas. Hafaday, Dwayne.
Hey, Hafaday, sir.
All right, thank you so much for accepting our invite for this conversation. And we always like to inform the guests as well as our new viewers that the Action PAC was formed out of a need to play an active role in government, beginning at the grassroots level. Action PAC comprises members from a cross-section of Guam society, representing all walks of life and united in our belief that we can affect change through action. We welcome you to get to know us better, and we hope to help you get to know the candidates better. So Dwayne, if you can please give us an intro of your background and just tell us some about yourself.
Hi, yes. Can you hear me? I think we were buffering there for a little bit. So yes,
you're good.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Hi everybody. My name is Dwayne Nicolas. I'm from Agate, former customs officer, school counselor. I'm a veteran. I'm a business owner, and I'm also well known for being Santa Claus. So that's a great thing. And I run our little business, J. Goodman. Everybody knows me for that as well. I'm very excited to be here and to answer your questions, how we can move our island along.
Yeah, we love to have you, and we love that you bring multiple experiences in different industries or agencies to your candidacy, as well as being a small business owner. I am aware of your shop down there, the Gagnon Shopping Center. Everyone loves your solar lights, sir. Don't worry, that's a free plug.
All right, thank you.
All right, great. So we'll jump right into our interview. If you can please start off by telling our viewers and voters, what are your 3 platform pillars?
Oh, my 3 platform pillars is honesty, compassion, and kindness. It's probably something you don't really hear, in politics, honesty, but I am very honest. I'm very honest to the core. I'm very compassionate, and what I want to do is I want to bring back trust in the government. I want people to feel good about their government. I want to help build a great society. It's a lot of hard work because there's a lot of issues that we're facing. Crime is one of them. And also our business, sometimes I look at the gross receipts and I say, man, how can people remain honest, with these high taxes, because I pay those every month, and they can be a lot. They siphoning off away the monies that we can be using to grow our business and to maybe spend in ways that we can do very well, helping our community. And so these are the concerns that I have. But honesty, compassion, kindness, that's my pillar.
I really love this. That is a unique approach. And when you laid that down, that it's honesty, compassion, and was it trust, the third one?
Yeah. It's honesty, compassion, and kindness.
Sorry, you're a buffer.
So,
honesty, compassion, and kindness. I immediately thought about when you were introducing yourself, and I started to question: is he the real Santa Claus? I love the approach, and you're absolutely right. In regards to the grocery receipts tax or the burdens, when you are a small business owner or medium-sized business owner, it is tough to continue to expand the demand or expand the growth of your business when you have to pay these fees, and especially at a time of economic recovery. I firmly believe, and we firmly believe, that it is the government's obligation to assist the business community at their highest capacity, especially as we're trying to rebound the economy. So I really do love that, sir. Now, our next question is, can you please tell us one main focus item that you believe you can realistically accomplish in one term?
Well, I actually wanted to run to legalize fireworks. Okay, as you know, I'm from Agate, and I think 2 years is hardly enough time, because the policies from time to time need to be revisited. if I'm going to be in office for 2 years, how am I going to be able to, from time to time, see if the policies that we do put in place are viable solutions, for the future. So, I said, okay, let me just go with fireworks. And because I love fireworks, and I think the legislature from 1980 something, 86, robbed me of my childhood and, made fireworks illegal. So I'm trying to bring that back. I want people to celebrate safely, during the New Year's, and what better way to do that than with consumer grade fireworks that is controlled and is policies that are well thought of, so they don't have to be shooting off their weapons, for New Year's. And so, that's the mentality I bring in. But there's other concerns that I'm very concerned of, especially now that I've gotten neck deep in politics. A lot of our constituents come up to me and talk to me about crime, and it's very frustrating. So, what I wanted to do was I wanted to focus on that as well, focus on the police department and all the other uniform establishments out there to find a way to retain and, train and keep them and keep our officers here, rather than them running off to greener pastures after they get trained here, and then looking for other ways that we can address the crime issue without actually impinging on people's civil rights. So these are the kinds of things that I want to try to accomplish while I'm there. One is fireworks, and the other one is crime. And crime is very frustrating for our people, and that's one of the things I want to tackle. And that's a promise.
Excellent. I've had the opportunity to live off island in a few the various states, and every state I lived in, they did have the commercial grade fireworks, and you did see the excitement that it brought, but also, having grown and becoming more business tuned, I've also started to notice the type of commerce that it brings in a new industry.
Yes.
So I really do appreciate your out of the box thinking, because a lot of people and candidates, sometimes their slogans are kind of on the same field, and you're bringing a fresh approach. And that's a beautiful part of having a conversation with a new face to this arena. So I appreciate that. And then your statement on crime, it's necessary.
If you don't mind.
Yes, absolutely, sir.
If you don't mind me elaborating just a little bit more, a lot of people talk about bringing more industry to Guam. And I figured, I'm a very, when it comes to business, I really love to think, I love to find solutions. And so I was thinking, consumer grade fireworks could be manufactured here. They're small, with a high cost of manufacturing. If you can produce little things a lot very quickly, even with the type of minimum wage we have to pay, I think this might be one of maybe a viable industry again. So that's what I wanted to add a little bit further. Thank you, though, for allowing me to do that.
No, absolutely. Thank you for your thoughts and your ideas, and that's more for our voters to consider when they're looking at a candidate and a fresh approach. So I appreciate what you're bringing to the table. Now in our final closing question, as we have discussed, the action pack is comprised and made up of the largest business organizations in Guam, from the chambers, all of them, I would say, to the contractors, realtors, hotel and restaurant association. They are our support system, and they're made up of their members and their employees and so on and so forth. So it's a very pro business. That's a fact. And
I love that
stated, how will you help our local business community as we move forward through and past these economic recovery times?
Well, I kind of want to be a Warren Buffett guy, going out there and educating the community on business. You always have, I've never known an optimistic business person. We always have to remain optimistic. I think if you had some type of leader in there, or, some type of elected official that is encouraging and is optimistic and is willing to hear every side of the story and be compassionate about it and be honest about it and forthright and looking at all the, the possibilities, and is really honest with the work that he's going to do, I think we can move our island forward, especially with the business. Like I said, it's very tough to try to to manage a business, pay people, keep prices low, and remain competitive with a very high tax rate. And so we can find a way where we can actively, find where we can find a balance where we don't cut off monies to the government, which it needs to keep us safe, and we don't also at the same time neglect our businesses, because they're the lifelines. If no profit, we don't get the police force. If they're not working, we don't get the materials for our students at school. So it is at the utmost important to always support our profit base, our economic base, our business people, because they are the ones that drive this economy. They are the ones that feed the government through taxes. And if we can grow the businesses and find ways to continue to remain optimistic and encourage everybody to start businesses and maybe lowering taxes to the point where we can also find a balance and keep our police force employed and our teachers teaching and our doctors doctoring. I think we may be able to do that. You need somebody who you can trust, somebody who can work with honesty and compassion and kindness, so that they can see all aspects, so that no one gets neglected. Teachers, police officers, and the businessmen. We all kind of work together for a better society.
Excellent. No, that's a great answer. And you're absolutely right. When it comes down to it, government has operating costs like a business does. But who pays the operating costs for the government? It is the businesses. It is our taxpayers on island. And it's only right that support system. But you mentioned balance, and we're all about balance here at the Action PAC. And it starts with the conversation and the dialogue, and the fresh ideas and fresh ways of thinking. So we do appreciate your acceptance for this interview. It was a pleasure speaking to you. And I do want to remind the voters that Mr. Nicolas is vying for one of your votes as you take the booth in this primary election, which goes down on August 27th. So we're just about a week away. So I ask that you place your bias aside when you watch any of our candidate interviews. Really listen to what they have to offer, hear that excitement in their voice, and make your own conscious decision on, do they deserve your vote to help Guam progress into a better stage than we are now, whether it be economy, whether it be the crime, or whether it be your quality of life. A lot of things work together, and we need our legislature to work together with the business community. So Mr. Nicolas, I do appreciate your time. Is there any last words that you would like to say to the viewer who is a potential voter?
Yes. My name is Dwayne Nicolas, and I'm number 18 on the ballot. You want some change? You want some honesty and compassion and kindness? I'm your guy. Thank you.
I love it. And you know what? We can use a bit of honesty, compassion, and kindness in our government. So awesome job, sir. I do appreciate it. And again, Mr. Nicolas, sorry, real quick, I may have missed it. If you can just remind the viewers, what side of the ballot are you on, and what number are you?
I'm on the Democrat side of the ballot, number 18. Thank you for that reminder.
Not a problem. That's what I'm here for, sir. Well, you heard it here first. This is the We Want to Know Action PAC show. My name is Phil Letty, and I appreciate your time and your listenership. And I hope that we are helping you get to know the candidates better. If you have any questions or comments, please find us on social media. You can email us at takeactionguam and become a member for free today by visiting actionpacguam.com. Including you, Mr. Nicolas, you're welcome to become a member as well. We are all inclusive and we are apolitical. We represent you. So thank you so much for your time. God bless Guam and Joss.